Marcus, you're muted.
Thank you, Lucas. Thank you. Let's start again. Hello, YouTube. Good afternoon. I'm Marcus, and I'm here with Stan, Priscilla, Lucas, and Wagner for one more English immersion at Talk and Talk. Talk and Talk is not an English school. Talk and Talk is a community, as a platform where we can practice English, Spanish, French, German, and Mandarin speaking. We have a methodology focused on leave anyone from scratch to completely fluent in less than 12 months. I am not a teacher, I am a student, and I'm here as the host as part of my learning plan. I live in São Paulo, introducing a little bit about myself. I live in São Paulo, I'm 48 years old, I'm married, father of two teenage daughters. I work in the technology field for more than 20 years. Actually, I'm a project manager working remotely from Brazil to a company in the United States, being part of a globally distributed team. In my free time, I love to take my time with my family, traveling, hiking, riding bikes, cooking, and that's a little bit about me. Esther, can you introduce yourself, please?
Okay. I am Esther. I am dentist from Brazil. I started to learn English. I need to learn fast. I I want to very very learn English because it's very important. And I love watching movies in my free time.
Great, thank you, Priscilla.
Sure. Well, I am Priscilla. I am 31 years old. I am journalist, but today my area is marketing, especially online ads. In my free time, I like so much practice exercise. I also go to gym, and I do often Pilates, practice Pilates. Uh, Also, I like so much read a lot. That's it.
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Wagner?
Hi guys, good evening. How are you? My name is Wagner. I am 56 years old. I'm married and have a son. I am Brazilian and was born and live in São Paulo. I am an IT professional who works organization, agile, and IT service management. I like animals, especially dogs and fish. My favorite food are steak and Italian food, especially pizza. My favorite music are jazz, blues, and gold, old rock and roll. I like watching TV and read books about various topics, and I have in the bodybuilding a lifestyle. And my goal is to improve my English so that I can work for a company outside Brazil in the future and have some to talk to in English about various topics without fear. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Wagner. Lucas?
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon again. Good afternoon, YouTube. My name is Lucas Brizola, but you call me Brizola. I am 29 years old and I'm from Sorocaba, São Paulo, São Paulo. And currently, your mayor is a TikTok, which has brought even more visibility to the city. I currently live in my mom and my dog Mel. I is my white Shih Tzu with black sparrow body. I am single. I have two tattoos and I'm passionate about cooking, especially desserts. Lasagna is my favorite dishes, and I can never say no to ice cream, even in cold days. My favorite flavors are one raisin and the corn. In my free time, I enjoy reading, watching movies and the series, and listening to music. My task escuta from Tecnobrega to rock. I also enjoy trying new experiences, such as visiting wedding parks, attending the festival and the concert, and the traveling whenever I get the chance. On weekends, I usually go for more like pack plans, like going to mall, watching a movies in the cinema, waking in parks, dining out, or spending time in the friends. Professionally, I've been working in recruitment for 10 years, with the last 7 focus on tech recruitment, professional technology as a tech recruiter. I started studying English and TALKNTALK in February of this year. I'm working hard to reach my goal, become a fluent and confident in English. That's it about me. Thank you.
Thank you, Lucas. Guys, before we move on, we are in 5 persons here, and the other room just has Madu and Simone. Lucas, for some reason, couldn't join that room and come back, and I'm not finding the way in Zoom to move Lucas to that room. So I will ask you if any one of you, except Lucas, because I don't know how to do it, but if anyone, Wagner, Priscilla, or Esther, wanted to go to the other room, so we will probably have the opportunity to speak a bit more than here that we are in 5. If anyone wants, I can do this before we start. If not, we can move on in 5. For me, it's okay. I will take your silence as a no. So we keep in 5 here, okay?
Okay.
Great, let's move on. Question number 2. The number 1 was for us to introduce. We did this. Esther, what is your favorite movie genre and why do you like this genre of movies?
I love movies, romantics and comedies because they make me laugh and feel good.
Great, thank you. And you, Priscilla?
In my case, it's different. I like emotional dramas. Um example, Seven Pounds is one of my favorites because it is deep and meaningful. I like so much.
Great.
And you?
For me, I like the kind of, I think it's suspense or something like that. But in fact, I really like movies that talk about laws and the courts. I like. I'm not a lawyer, but if I had the opportunity to choose another career, I probably would choose to study law. I like the way a lawyer thinks, the way they need to be very strategic. They need to act strategically, thinking about their moves. They need to know deeply the law. They need to be experts technically, but they need an accurate strategic thinking. So I like this kind of moves. Those are the kind of movies that keeps me concentrated from the beginning to the end. All other kind of moves, all other genres, I will lose my concentration in any moment.
Sure.
Thank you. And you, Wagner?
Okay, my favorite movies genres are suspense, action, especially Marvels, and horrors because I see cinema as a form of magic and fantasy. In these genres, I find the qualities I like in a movie.
Great. And you, Lucas?
For me, I really like suspense, horror, psychological thrillers. I like movies that make me think, surprise me, and sometimes even leave me a bit confused. It's exciting to try to figure out and going on. Yeah.
Great, great, great. Great choice. Priscilla, do you prefer movies based on true stories or pure fiction? Do you prefer watching movies alone or with others, and why?
I prefer true stories. Sure. There's inspiring for me. I like watching alone for emotional movies. That's it for me.
Thank you. Angel Star, you are muted.
Me too, Priscilla. I prefer true stories because they inspire me, and I like watching with my friends because I think it's more fun.
Interesting. Yes, for me, the the genre that I most like, I will probably watch alone. In my family, no one cares much about this kind of movies. But I love to watch movies with my family. One of my daughters used to say that they call these sessions as family movies. And when we have a family movie session, no one can take the smartphone. We need to be together, watching the move, talking about the move, but we need to be there, present to watch. So those are the better opportunities for me to watch a movie. And for you, Lucas,
For me, between the two, I prefer fiction because so far movies based on real stories have catched my attentions. The only movies based on stories that I've watched and liked has the pursuit of happiness, and I can only imagine it. The movies I really like it. I don't know about you guys, but around here, the people around me, like family and the friends, don't have the patience to watch them, and when they do, they just in talk and don't even pay attention. That's why I like watching movies and the series alone, so I can pay attention more.
great. And you, Wagner.
I like movies based on true stories, but I prefer pure fiction that allow us to imagine if things that are impossible in real life. As for company, I have no preference. I enjoy watching alone, but I also like watching with others as family and friends. That's it.
Great. Lucas, what was the last movie you watched and really enjoyed? And what stood out to you in that movie?
Oh my God, the last movie I really enjoy it. Still while the acting has powerful and emotional for me. The actor Brandor, I don't know pronunciation o nome dele, Brandor Fraser performance really taught to me. The stories are simple but full of deep feelings. Yeah.
Great. Angel Wagner, do you remember your last move?
Yes, yes. The last movie I watched and really enjoy was The Last Drop on Netflix. It tells the story of a single mother who experienced a devastating day when everything goes wrong, and she is accused of a crime she didn't commit. What stands out to me is a mother's resilience and love. For the love of a child, she is capable of going through anything, even if it means being pushed beyond her limits.
Great. For me, it's not the last movie I watched, but it's the last movie I watched and remember the name because I'm terrible with this. I am the kind of person that can go to a move, watch the move, like the move, and come out of the room and forgot the name of the move. So for me, it's hard to remember the name of the moves. But the last one that I watched, it was this year, and I enjoyed. It's not a new move, and it was not the first time I watched it. It is Dark Waters. In Portuguese, is O Preço da Verdade, if I'm not wrong. It's a story. It's a story about a court, a lawyer. It's a lawyer that a small city in the United States, and he injured Dupont. He because of the Dupont was polluting the water in the region, in the city where he grew up, and this was leaving people to get cancer and bringing the people through so many troubles. And this was a true story. So this is the last one that I can remember. And what I like in the movie, besides it was a true story, is that it was a story about law and court. And you, Priscilla, what was your last move?
Good question. In my case, I see again, again, again. The pursuit of happiness. The story
Oh,
of resilience really moved me. I like so much. I see again, again, again. I see every year. Do you know?
I know it's a very good move.
It's
It's
a-
a very good move. And you start.
My last move is The Other Woman. In Português, Mulheres ao Ataque. The movie is with the Cameron Diaz. It's so very funny movie because our three women find out they are dating the same man. So they they work together to make revenge him.
It's nice move too. Wagner, if you could live inside a move for one day, which one would you choose and why?
Oh, this is a good question. I would choose to be in the movie on. I'm speaking Portuguese, 300 Sparta, because it is depicts values such as loyalty, resilience, bravery, believing, something, and teamwork. In the movie, everyone helps and supports each other.
Great move. Great move. But yeah, man, you are brave, man, to choose to be there.
Yeah, I love you this movie.
And you, Steph.
I'm doubt. I would like choose Harry Potter to see the magical world and visit Hogwarts, or Fábrica de Chocolate, the Willy Wonka, because it's very, very funny and I love chocolate.
Harry Potter at the beginning or more to the ends, to the final battle with Voldemort? The beginning, safer. Yeah. At the beginning, they used to play quadriball. I don't know the name in English. But at the end, they were fighting against the evil. Nice. Smart choice. Angel, Priscilla, what would be your move?
Harry Potter is good movie, but in my case, I prefer other. The Secret Life of Water Meat. I love the adventure and the beautiful scenery. For me, it is important story, but scenery, it is very, very important too.
Nice choice too. And you, Lucas?
For me, I did choice Inceptions. Oh my gosh, I did love to explore dreams inside the dreams and to see how to mind the works in that universe. I would be a crazy and unforgettable experience.
Oh man, it should be a nightmare. You start a dream and then you fall to another one, and then to the third one, the fourth one. It should be a nightmare. I don't know. I used to be a very calm person, but this kind of move and this kind of thinking makes me very anxious. You should be one very talented to be calm in this situation. For me, I would made the same choice as Esther. If I could choose a move to be there a day, I would choose something that I couldn't live in my life, something special. Harry Potter is a very good uh, choice. It's a magical place. You can be you can try things that are totally disassociated from the reality. Nice choice. Would be my choice. In fact, Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings are two are the only probably the only two fiction movies or series that I really like. But if I had to choose between Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings to be there, I would choose to be there at Harry Potter. Safer. Lord of the Rings is fantastic, but safety is far beyond that the medium earth. Okay, guys, question number 6. Esther, start with you now. Do you remember what it was like to watch movies on broadcast TV? Do you think it limited your access to certain types of films?
Yes, I remember little. And my opinion is it is limited because I'm not I don't have body a lot of many choice. I little choice films, and I have tela quente in Monday, and that's it. I I I I like is um uh platforms, Netflix and others, because I think it's more moves and more I think it's opções.
It's more diversified, probably.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, I remember. Long time ago, we only had 4 times a year Lagoa Azul in the move. It were the same moves on TV. It replaced the same 55 episodes of Chaves as if it was the most newest ones, and also the Dungeons Dragons, Caverna dos Dragões. for years the same 20 episodes. Actually, we have much more options, and it's much more easier now. We can choose the better moment for us to watch. If you need to pause it, to do anything else, we can do, and we will not lose nothing. Yes, I think it's a good answer. Good, it's an easy choice. And you, Wagner, do you think different?
Yes, Chaves is good. It's funny. About question, yes. I clearly remember how it was to watch movies and shows on free TV compared to what we have today. It was a limitation not only for access to certain movies, but also for culture in general.
Great, Lucas.
Oh my God, yes, I feel so old we remember this. We had to wait for specific times, and sometimes the movie is already halfway through when we turn on TV. It definitely limited access. There here fewer options and no control over what to watching. Yeah.
Great, Priscilla.
Of course, yes. Um, for me, first problem, it is little options, and did limit access, fewer choice, and lots of commercials. Second problem is lots of commercials.
Well,
That
now we are leaving this problem again.
for me makes it big problem.
Yeah, and we are facing this problem again, right?
Yes.
Because some of these streamings changed their uh, package, and the cheapest one, signature subscription plan, includes advertisements.
Yes. Thank you, Netflix.
Thank you, Nade. Yes, it started with Netflix. It was a strategy on Netflix to make more money. If you wanted to pay a little, you will live with advertisements. If you don't want advertisements, pay a bit more. At home, in my place, we use Disney a lot, and our subscription at Disney has advertisements.
Yes. This is
It's
good too.
it's terrible. I don't have advertisements on Netflix because we have a most expensive one to have the app in each room, and to have the app at my parents' house too. But yes, it's hard. Lucas, can you read and answer the question number 7, please?
Yes. Um, how how as to every sorry, como que pronuncia essa palavra? Have
Arrival. Arrival.
arrival. How is thanks, Marks. How has the arrival of Netflix changed the way all choice and watching moves? For me, it's been more convenient because it's not limited to TV. It's offer a much broader catalog without ads. Uh, I no longer have to wait or follow a schedule, but at the same times, sometimes I spend more time choosing than watching. You understand or not?
Yes, I
Yeah.
do. I think all
Thank
of us. Welcome, Simone and Madhu. We had a problem with Lucas to join your room. I hope you had a good conversation. We are now here on question number 7, talking about how Netflix changed the way we watch movies. I don't know if you had the opportunity to go to talk about all the questions, but I will ask you to join our conversation too. Esther?
In my opinion, now I can watch anytime I want. I have more choice moves.
Yeah, especially because this streaming companies started their own studios, creating their own movies, and this gives us different options than Hollywood. Simone, about the question number 7, do you think Netflix changed the way you choose and watch movies?
Well, for me, I good of those who really enjoy movies. I don't have it there, but we have Claro, for example, which is fine for us at the moment.
Great. And you, Madhu?
For me, changed a lot. I talked with Simone that I remember the specific day that I used Netflix for the first time because I was at the end of my high school and it will start my holidays. And when I opened Netflix, I was thinking, oh my God, I can watch every episode of my series at the same day because at the time I watched one episode per week. So I spent like a month watching my entire, watching Friends. So I watched Friends during 1 month because I have the opportunity because Netflix changed it. But right now I feel that I don't like too much Netflix because the things are so similar. I can choose a lot of the movie or series that I want to watch it, but at the same time, I think everything they are doing are similar to something I watched before. So this make my concentration, my creativity more restrict. So at the beginning, I love it, but right now I prefer another streamings.
Great. For me, the streaming that I most use is YouTube because I have so many different options of subjects to follow, including movies. But when I go to the Netflix, I will probably not uh, look for movies as my first choice. I like to watch to watch series about cooking. I don't know. I know that Lucas is a great cooker. He's a big fan of cooking at the weekends, and he's a good one. You probably would be a lucky person if you receive his invitation to one dinner. I never was invited, so I was no, I'm no look, not so look. But talking about this kind of series on Netflix, I like to watch Somebody Feed Phil. I don't know if anyone here has watched one episode of this series. Phil is the guy from that old series Everybody Loves Raymond. He's a very curious guy. He's a big fan of food, but he's very calm. So when I'm tired of a full day of work, I watch to one episode of his series, and that makes me easier, makes me calm because the guy talks slowly. He has a nice tone of voice, and he loves everybody that every food he's trying. And you, Wagner, do you think that Netflix changes the way you choose and watch movies?
Okay, this is a good question, and in my opinion, Netflix has completely changed the way we watch movies. I am no longer dependent on a fixed schedule for a specific movie. With Netflix, I am free from advertisements. I can watch movie as many times as want and pause it to watch later. These are some of the benefits we have gained.
Great. If I'm not wrong, you didn't answer this one yet, right, Priscilla?
About question?
Yes, the question number 7.
Yes. In my case, I just watch sometimes series, but for me, it's amazing Netflix. Netflix, it is big case in Brazil, especially. It made watching easier and introduce it to me to new genres and international films. For me,
Great.
before it is difficult to watch, but today it is easier. For me, big case, especially in Brazil.
Great. I totally agree. Totally agree. You can, for the ones who like alternative moves, you can find it easily, not only on Netflix, but in all those stream apps. And this is an
Little
interesting
post,
choice. Yeah,
little
Italy.
post.
Yes. When you think in just one subscription, it's cheap. But when you add all subscriptions, Netflix, Spotify, YouTube,
Yes.
and this and that, for me, it's became a little bit expensive, but it's the it's the it's the price of the having uh, alternatives, having many options to choose.
Yes.
Guys, I think we have time for just one more question, and I will jump to the last one because I think it will give us the opportunity to talk a little bit more open. I will start with you, Madhu. In the past, watching a movie with the family in front of the TV was almost a ritual. Do you feel that this experience has been lost with individual streaming on phones and computers?
Yes, I do, especially because right now everyone choose something that they want and not that a group wants. So, oh, I have the option to watch by myself. So I watch on my smartphone. I will spend time just watching things that I want. And we lost this tradition to talk with a group like a family or even a group of friends and decide something together, spend time watching something and after talk about it. And I talked with Simone. I had a special case in my home because I have a niece with 3 years old, and sometimes I try to watch some cartoon with her, and it's not good because after like 2 or 3 minutes, she starts to talk and to want to play, and it's hard because I know that sometimes she watched movies on YouTube Kids, and not movies, just videos, and the videos has 30 seconds or 1 minute. So the attention is completely different. So I don't know, maybe in some years, like when she has 5 or 7 years, we can watch a movie as a family, but right now the attention in different ways are completely different. And this tradition, I believe, older people has, like me and my parents can do that sometimes, but because we grow up in a different situation with teenagers and kids, I think is different, and this ritual is not happened anymore.
Great. Who in your family has 2 years old?
Oh, my niece?
Niece.
Yes.
Yeah, it's hard. We have a couple of friends that has a son, 2 years old too, and this boy uses to watch a series, a channel on YouTube uh, that has a very specific name. I can't remember, but it's this kind of movies, 30 seconds, 45 seconds, small, small farms, vibrant colors, and the boy has no attention to nothing. More than 15 seconds, and he jump to the next one. Probably in the future, he will fight against this obsession, this anxiety. And you, Priscilla, what do you think about it?
Um, about
The
movies in
ritual,
family.
yes.
Yes, in my case it is different. My family don't watch movies, but for me, we don't share the experience like we use it to. For me, especially about the peoples, not my family. My family don't watch movies. It is difficult. It is different. Do you understand? My
Yes, I
family
do.
talk a lot, dance a lot, not watch
Nice.
movies.
They are kind of Latins.
Yes.
Nice. In my home, as I shared before, my daughters love to watch movies in family, and in these occasions, we all need to pay attention to the movie. And if you wanna to watch the movie while we are having our dinner, the dinner has to be made at the sofa. No, but it's hard to eat. No, no, no. In front of the TV,
So,
it's a family movie. That is a family movie night. So we love this. But as Madhu said,
yeah,
most of the time we are alone, each one in your room, watching some streaming in our devices, our
I under-
smartphone, iPad, and so on.
I understand. In my family, it is different. My family prefer cook or play, for example.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Interesting. Plays interesting. Nice choice. Angel, Simone.
Well, for me, it depends, in my opinion. I believe so. It's in the family can maintain that. It's really cool. But nowadays it's a challenge. In my case, in my house, for example, I don't very habit the television. I prefer, for example, listen to music. I always I focus in the my study in the various courses from my area and the English, Spanish too. Uh, but I sometimes I watching movies with my mother and with my family. That's it for me.
Great, thank you. Angel Stan.
I think it was special before. Now everyone watches alone on their own device. I I miss and watch the movie with my family.
Wagner?
Oh, yes, this is a hard and difficult question. In my opinion, yes, with the advent of streaming and the various platforms available, it's becoming increasingly difficult and even hard to watch programming collectively. Unfortunately, we live in an area of individuality today where people are much more focused on themselves than on others. And this also applies to entertainment.
Yes, you talk about an interesting aspect, Wagner. In the past, houses used to have just one TV and nothing more. One
Yeah,
TV, no streaming. You need to watch what was uh, being broadcasted at that moment and what your mother or father chose. So it would be a family or a group option, a family option by itself. Now we have the opportunity to choose. Oh, I don't want to watch this movie. I go to my bedroom, and so we split the family.
okay.
Lucas, last but not least, share your thoughts about this question, my friend.
Yeah, I totally agree with you guys. That feeling of watching something together is disappearing with streaming and the possibility of you watching our different media, which person watches off their own device in different rooms. For example, at dinner, in my case, at dinner. Each person with their cell phone watching movies on YouTube or streaming. In my opinion, it is not only the experience of watching together, but also the communication is no longer effective or complete. Yeah.
For sure. Guys, I hope it's time to close the immersion. I've shared the link of the survey on the chat, and I would be thankful for you if you take some moments to share your thoughts about this immersion, share your feedback and suggestions for the next immersions. Hope you all had enjoyed as much as I did, and I hope you have a great evening. Hope you meet yourselves in our next immersion soon.
Thank
Thank,
Good
you.
evening,
thank you
guys.
guys.
Thank
Good
you.
See
evening.
you.
Bye bye.